Good morning, Facebook family and friends. Happy Monday morning. Ooh, it's chilly out here. Very, very chilly out here. But I guess Mother Nature's giving us the last little feeling of cold because it's supposed to be warming up in the 90s this week. So, ooh, it felt like it's feel like it's gonna rain a little bit. But good morning, everyone. I am back from life. I know a lot of people are giving me a lot of vacation messages and hoping I get home safe, and I appreciate that very much. And all the vacation, have a great time on vacation. But I was not on vacation. I was on life because I don't vacate. I don't do vacation. Vacation is something you do when you're coming back to work or coming back to life, and you have to take a few days to put yourself back in a position to go back and live your life how you normally live your life as far as working and so forth. So I don't do that because I live my life wherever I want to live. So that's going to be our topic of conversation today. So this one is titled, This is Everything. And I'm hoping, since this is Wisdom Walk number 38, there's tons and a plethora of information for you guys to go through, guys and gals to go through. And this one's going to kind of put it all in perspective. It's going to put it all together for you. And I'm going to talk about your work life. I'm going to talk about the process that we all go through in life. I've went through it. Some of you, it's a three phase system that we're all going to go through in life. Some of us will never make it past one. Some of us are going to get to two. Very few will get to three. But the reason why very few get to three is because no one's helping you. No one's mentoring you. No one's showing you. So for those of you that's joining me right now, congratulations. You're in the position where you can get to the third phase of life and it will change everything. So that's why this one is titled, This is Everything. So let's talk about phase one. Phase one in life, a job. We work. Been there, done that. Had one. Some of you have that right now, which is great. Nothing wrong with work. You've heard me say this before, but I didn't fully explain it because I'm taking you down a road. I'm taking you down a process. And the process that I'm taking you down is for full financial freedom and leaving a legacy for your family. And we're going to get there because today is the day. So we go to work. Work's a great place to get experience. I used to make some disrespectful comments in the past where I would say a job is just over broke, jerked out of bed, or jumping over bills. And I think that's very disrespectful. This is before I grew as a person and became the person I am today. And I continue. That's weird, purple. I'm orange. Okay, that's kind of strange. Anyway, never saw that one before. Something happened while I was out of town. Anyway, as I grow and I see things differently, then I become more wise to certain things. And for anyone I offended 10 years ago when I used to make those statements, I've already made a public apology. So I'll just make another apology for that because I think it's a great place to get experience. So we all know that. We've all had jobs. We all have to have a job. Phase one. And that's how we pay our bills. And we do what we need to do. Now, some of us have better jobs than others. So that's the difference between your mailing address, the car you drive, the school your kids go to, the so-called vacations you have. Because if you have a job, chances are you are vacationing, which is why everyone was telling me, I see you're on vacation. Nope, I've reached phase 3. So I'm not on vacation. You don't know what that is yet, but I'm gonna give it to you. So hang on. So that's why I'm not on vacation, I'm on life. So you have your job, you do well. Some of you may make $10 an hour. Some of you may make $100 an hour. Some of you make $3,000 a month. Some of you make 20 grand a month. So your address and your lifestyle depends on that job that you have. So you go through the process and you trade your time for dollars. Well, that's not a foreign concept because that's what the world does. And that's what we do every single day. And I get it. And that's phase one. Now let's talk about phase two. Phase two is entrepreneurship. That's when you kind of have this bright idea or you in your circle. Yesterday I did a post from God, I just drew a blank. From the guy that died. I just lost his name. Anyway, go back to my post, you'll see it. It says, if you look at your circle and no one in your circle is inspiring you, it's not a circle, it's a cage. So I get it. So some of you may have a circle that have some people inspiring you. Maybe me, maybe a family member, not sure what it is. And you found this word or the system called entrepreneurship. And you're like, I know at the Shark Tank, they kind of make fun of people and they call it a one-entrepreneurship. And you want to be an entrepreneur. But let's talk about phase two of your life. So now you're like, you've made money, you've had a job, but now you want to do it yourself. You don't want to work for anybody else. So you trade in 40 hours a week of work, average person, for 80 hours a week because you don't want to work for 40 hours a week. It's kind of funny, but it's real, and I get it, and I understand it. So I've heard people say that before. Entrepreneurs are stupid because we have this mindset that we're willing to work 80 hours a week so we don't have to work 40 hours a week for somebody else. Well, I get it. But entrepreneurship, it has some benefits and it has some negatives. The negatives are, you're going to work more hours, but it's your own time and you're pretty much gambling that you hit that success that you're trying to make. Now, let's be real. Most entrepreneurs are not going to make it. So that's a real story. That's a real deal. But hey, you got to try. You got to give it a shot. And there's nothing wrong with trying or giving it a shot because you never know until you do. So you try the entrepreneurship. You're working that extra hours. Those hours are, hold on. Something in my shoe. Okay. Those hours are killing you, but it's your own business. It's your own passion. It's your own deal. And you're trying to make it work. I've done that for years. But in my entrepreneurship, I do it a little bit differently. Just like in the job, it's a little differently. Some people are making $3,000 a month. Some are making $10,000 a month. Some are making $30,000 a month. Same situation in entrepreneurship. Some people are working 80 hours a week. They're not getting anywhere. They're not making anything happen, but they're trying. Look, hats off to you. I'm not mad at you. Do what you got to do. So you go through that process. I was fortunate enough that in my entrepreneurship phase of my life, I did well, but I added a dimension to entrepreneurship that most people don't know how to add, and it makes all the difference in the world. Just like a job. Phase one, if you have a job and you got a really good job, or you went to school, or you learned a craft, or whatever the situation is, you're going to do really well. Well, the craft in entrepreneurship is to build a system. And you have the system run your business. So this is what I tell people. If you have a business that you're running and you have to run the business, that's pretty much like a job. The system, see, managers or owners or entrepreneurs, they manage systems. The systems manages people. Most people don't get that. Most people don't catch that. But that's the most important ingredient and secret of either phase one or phase two, the systems. So I was fortunate enough to come up with some really good systems in my entrepreneur days, and I did very well. I worked a lot, but I did well. I was able to work my own schedule, go on vacation when I can, And that really was a vacation, because after my vacation, I had to come back to entrepreneurship again. I had to come back to life, come back to reality. Just like some of you this morning, you're like, oh, it's Monday. Went through the weekend. Now back to reality. Well, phase 3, baby. That's the reality. That's the one you're going to love. So we're going to get there in a minute. So phase 2, entrepreneurship. You're getting there. Some of you have your own businesses. You own your own businesses. You are blessed enough to make that leap over from phase 1 to phase 2. Most people can't make that leap, but you did. But here's a question I have for you, and I've talked about this on Wisdom Walks before. Do you own your own business, or does your business own you? So if you can walk away from your business today and jump in a plane and fly to the Maldives if you want to for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and nothing changes in your business, congratulations, you're a successful entrepreneur. You've done very well. However, if you can't do that, then you still have a job. You just call your own shots. So you're still in phase 1, but you're playing in phase 2. So you're kind of like stuck in no man's land. You're kind of like in the middle still. You're not quite there yet, but you're in the middle. Now, there's nothing wrong with not being there yet, because I was in the middle for a long time until I got to phase 3. Well, phase 3, if I had to name it one thing and put anything to it, I'll put the word passive, because passive is the deal. Passive is where everything changes. That means no matter what you do, when you do it, if you do it, if you feel like doing it, if you don't want to wake up, if you decide that you want to do whatever you want to do today, you're getting paid. 24/7, 365 days a year, your money is making babies. And if you don't know what I mean by that, go check out some more of my Wisdom Walks. Because when you truly get to phase 3, where you no longer have a job, you no longer own your own business, you're no longer entrepreneur, and you have a financial situation where your money is making you money, more money than you ever made when you had a job or where you had your own business, that's when you have arrived to phase number 3. Now, very few can make that happen because you don't have the tools, you don't have the mentorship, you don't have the people or the person in your circle that'll help you do that. Well, congratulations to every single one of you guys listening to this right now, because I got the program. I have the system. We know exactly how to do it, and I've proven it because documentation beats conversation. And I've shown you, and you can start off small. Hey, if you're making $20 a day in one of our programs, you're on your way in phase 3. That $20 a day is going to turn into $40 a day. That's going to turn into $100 a day. That's going to turn into $500 a day. That's going to turn into $1,000 a day. That's going to turn into $20,000 a day. That's going to turn into $100,000 a day. And then you won't even remember what phase 1 and phase 2 of your life was like. It won't even be an issue. It'll be a distant memory. You'll go, was that me back in those days? And that's the key. So how do we get to phase 3? And what do? Very simple. Phase 3 is called Envy Investors Group. That's it. And you have 10 phases of 10 phases in that phase 3 that you can put yourself to start going through that process. Now, I did, when we were in Maldives, I did a check of one of my phases, which is called Tron Case. And I think Tron Case this morning I looked, I think it was at 12 cents. So I'm not quite at $300 a day, because I'm at $300 a day right now if Tron or TRX is running at 15 cents. Right now it's running at 12 cents, so I'm probably about 240 a day. That's okay. 240 a day is not $9,000 a month, but it's 60 or $7,000 a month for doing nothing. Nothing. Did I say nothing? Wait, did I tell you nothing? Phase 1, go to work every day. have a job, have a boss, deal with all the drama. Phase 2, own your own business, but you're working more hours. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Oh, I hate when service is interrupted up here. Anyway, so phase 3, phase 2 gives you, some of you do very well in your own business. You may have a business making a couple million a year. That's great. How much time you got? How much financial freedom do you have? You have financial freedom. How much time freedom do you have? What's your quality of life? Are you going on vacation or are you going on life? See, I go on life because once you hit phase 3 of your life and you have it done and you're doing these 10 things, I'm doing number 9, I get to sign up for it today. So I'll be doing my Amazon store today. We have a meeting today at 6. So there's about 7 of us that's doing it. So Amazon store is probably within 90 days. That should be bringing in about $30,000 to $40,000 a month passively. I do nothing. Did I say I do nothing? Did I say you have to do nothing? Yeah, I did say that. So you do nothing. No brainer. So then I don't have to go on vacation. I just go on life. I decide, in fact, it's kind of interesting. I'm a few minutes away from the house right now. If I had that feeling that, you know what, it's kind of cold here, which it is because my hands are freezing holding this phone. And I'm like, let's fly back to Maldives today. So we'll pick up the phone, call and see what the airlines are, and call the resort and tell them we're coming. Show up. Done. That's simple. Doesn't affect anything else I do. I'll just do my life from the beaches of Maldives. Or I will look at my phone and check and see that Bitcoin went from 47,000 back up to 52,000 in the last 24 hours. Told you guys about 48 hours ago, Bitcoin took a drop. So you're a little bit of a discount. So go ahead and collect some Bitcoin so you can get into the phases and you can upgrade some of the phases and do what you need to do. But now, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Who knows? Maybe all this is a dream. Maybe I'm not really doing wisdom walk number 38. I don't know. So those are your 3 phases. Very simple to get in a phase. You just get the information, pick the one you want, and get it done. Get to work. I'm going to my nail appointment here in about an hour. And this is interesting. She's not too big on the computers, and I think it's just a culture, and I love their culture. But her culture is that, can you just do it for me? They like to deal in cash. So she's like, can you come pick up another $10,000? And I don't like doing that. I really don't, but I do it for her because she's been doing my nails for years. And I'm like, look, I really don't want to do this for you. So I buy a cryptocurrency for her and just grab her phone while she's doing my pedicure, and I just flip it over for her and get it done. And she did that she got into one of our phases for the 3rd phase of her life. And she's made, I think she's up to about, let's see, $3,000. It's been 30 days. She's about at $300 a day right now. So now she's going to step it up a little bit, and then she'll be at $600 a day. $600 a day. That's $18,000 a month. Don't think she'll be doing nails much longer. In fact, she just does that to help her sister out because she's actually a nurse. And so that's what she does. So I think she'll be leaving nursing and nail stuff very soon. I think she'll be done by summer. What a beautiful thing. Congratulations to phase 3 of your life. So the question is, what phase are you? Are you still in phase 1? No problem at all if you are. You can get to phase 2. For the smart people that's listening to me right now, I don't know if you're a runner in high school or in college, or if you have the athletic ability to do this, but there's a word called hurdle. I like that word, hurdle. So I'm hoping you can hurdle over phase 2. Don't do the entrepreneurship. Just jump over phase 2, land in phase 3, and rock and roll. Because phase 2 is no joke. Been there, done that. Ooh, the highs it gives you, the lows it gives you, it makes you frustrated as you can be. But I have 0 frustration in phase 3. Life is just beautiful. I wake up every morning. Kind of addicted to my phone though. In fact, if you guys look at I did a ton of posting this weekend because I wanted to leave my legacy for my grandchildren and great-grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren, because I really believe Facebook will be around forever. And if they are, there'll be different platforms that you can download it to. And I'm just documenting my life. So excuse me, you guys, for all the posts I made, but I've been posting a lot. I wanted to put some albums together so they can look back and see what great granddad or whatever was doing back in the pandemic days when all that hits the history books and all that stuff. So I've been posting all that stuff, and it's been kind of cool to get it going and get it done. So did a lot of posting, and it's interesting. I sit back and I think, as I was doing all the posting, all that stuff, and I'm looking at some of the pictures that's being taken because the Queen chartered a yacht for us one of the days, and that was really cool experience. And she had a photographer who follows her around who was taking pictures, and every time I look at one of the pictures, I'm on my phone. And I'm on my phone, and what I'm doing on my phone, I'm just checking things. I'm just checking to see what's going on today, because I'm like addicted to it. I'm addicted to success. I'm addicted to the fact that, yesterday I had a $19,436 day. Almost 20 grand day yesterday. Not a bad day, not my best day I've had. I've broken a $100,000 day before, but yesterday was a pretty cool day. On a Sunday, to make 20 grand in a day is not too bad. So see what today brings. Sometimes it drops down to 5, sometimes it goes up to 40, sometimes it goes to 50, sometimes it goes to 3. Who knows? So, but that's the phase 3 of your life, and that's the beautiful thing. I'll close with this, and then I'll have a closing statement for you guys in a second. While I was gone, they're getting a lot done, so my yard's a mess. But Wednesday they come dig the koi pond. I'm gonna get some turtles and some koi. The koi pond will be right here, and the retaining wall's up, and then this is the mess over here. So all this is going to be changed out, and that wall's going away, and some steps, and I'm going to do some fire pits and some stuff for the Queen so she can sit. I think she said this is going to be like her favorite spot right here. I know you can't see because there's tons of dirt there, but if I go up, you'll see the view from here. So it'll be kind of cool to sit here. And then over there's all the mountains, so you can't see them right now. But so just adding that for her, because we really don't have a backyard. People don't even think we have a backyard because the pool's in the middle of the house. So that's really been the backyard. But in closing, phase 1, 2, or 3 of your life, which one are you? So hurdle phase 2. If you're in phase 1, get yourself started for as little as, I don't know, $100, $50, $500, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $100,000. I don't know what you have. Whatever you have that you earned and saved, which unfortunately most people don't save in phase 1 of their life, the job. But whatever you can do, maybe you should sell something. Maybe you don't need that expensive car. Maybe instead of paying $300 a month for cable or spending $80 every time you go get your nails done, maybe you should do it at home. Take that $80 every time you go once a week. Now that's $320 a month. Put that $320 a month into phase 3 of your life and start getting passive income. And all of a sudden, you'll be living a phase 3 life, and that's it. Live a phase 3 life. What a beautiful thing. Okay, everybody, take care, you guys. I got to get my little nails and feet done today. Go pick up some money from her to help her out, which I don't like doing, but I'm going to do it. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I'm going to live. Because one thing I know for sure, I'm not look, are you existing or are you living? I've said that before, and I'm not existing. Go look at my Facebook page. You'll see how much I'm existing. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.